Now we need to return to the Baron, let him know what we found out about Anna, and it's going to accomplish another objective because we can play him at Gwent and win his card as well. Let's see what he has to say.
Listening. What do you come to me with?
He's probably going to be grumpy about it because we haven't actually returned with anything valuable. We just have information.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
Also, she doesn't really know who she is.
You still think me rotten to
you know,
the core.
might want to throw that out there.
Bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
I do, but it doesn't matter what I believe. It matters what happened. Baron.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
I guess he's really wants to open up to us.
One to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Tell me how you saw it, Baron.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me.
So you grew close
with joy.
In a time of
Soon after,
time of need,
Tamara
sort of.
was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next.
Foltest was a good man.
Conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting
We could have
soldiers'
pointed
coin,
the finger at him,
while
but
Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
her heart grew apart from yours, Baron. You cannot fault her for that.
Gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Well, that just turned really dark all of a sudden, didn't it? And that's why they get, yeah, you get Bloody Baron for a reason. Something is like, graphical is kind of spazzing out over there on the right.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside.
But Baron,
was the first time
you fell in love with the hooch. You said it yourself.
Felt I had no other means.
So she sought love somewhere else.
They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, That I destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
It's a twisted tale, you have told me. Well, let's wrap it up.
Why you're telling me all this? Your relationship with your wife? Your concern, not mine.
Ah, a witcher. Should have expected as much.
Well, I didn't like the other two options, Baron,
Very
okay?
well, then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
It's the Sorceress Pact.
Your wife is with the Crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who
Evil,
live in
dark
Crookback
powers.
Rock.
I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
She made a pact with the Crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the Crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the Crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. The guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Baron, you know not the forces you want to fight. Yeah, let's not recommend
Venturing
this.
into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those Crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Okay, let's get some more information first.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given.
Before we agree to
Then what
anything,
did I last?
we also need to be
Basilisk.
playing Gwent,
It just
Baron.
attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I
Oh,
don't survive
shit.
this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
No, I just got a cheap shot. I couldn't even move until like just now. Alright, Basilisk. Such is its power. He's able to move. Ciri's got a fast super dodge. Plus, it's like it looks like she's invincible whilst dodging, but Geralt is not. He takes damage. I mean, by certain attacks is what I mean. Like that griffin we faced off earlier, like the thing that killed me. I don't know what happened, but I could not avoid his attacks. And we're just destroying this thing. Flee in terror, beast. He's gonna have himself a nice little red snack. Alright, now how do we get rid of the poison? It's just gonna go away.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Gonna have a little parkour to do. The first time I played this, I couldn't figure out where to go, and I was like super lost. Ended up going around. I think I'm actually gonna get lost again. It points you right in the direction you need to go. There it is. Just gotta climb straight up. I fight thee with dagger and brick. Ha! How's that? You don't learn that at the regular swordsman school. How the bloody hell did you get up here so quick, lass?
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
That's right. She uses her power.
I must flee.
It's kind of like
pursue me.
the ring
The wild hunt.
from Lord of the Rings.
Foolish
You
to
use
the
it,
power.
and
They're
yep,
sure to have caught my scent.
they know.
The wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now,
Far
I
away
ride for
from here.
Novigrad. And then who knows where.
Novigrad. Okay, there's our next lead.
The what? She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Oh, the same letter you gave me.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
That's very true, Baron.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Was that a game of Gwent that I hear?
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
You're Batsy. You
Must
want
have
to
not
go
heard
face off against the
Any journey
crones.
into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Okay. Sure.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed.
But yeah, we're not doing this for the coin. We're doing this because it got personal.
Fine. Sounds good.
They tried to eat Ciri, man. I'm not taking that lightly. That pissed me off. What in the hell is this thing?
Dare you!
It's a troll. It's like, what? the- Explanation?
You tell me, man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Doesn't
Looks like
look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Oh, see now, speaking of cards, now that you've brought that up.
Funny story? How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here.
So that thing came from Skellige.
Story.
Is that what you're saying?
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No.
Nope, I don't even know what the hell it is.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell.
Well, okay, that's one hell of a diversion. Very entertaining. Now, hold on now. Let's not be too hasty, Baron. Let's not part ways just yet.
And prove a good father to her.
Yes, I gotta find Ciri. Thank you for bringing that up. But in the meantime, there are Gwent cards to be had. Why, he's taken off. Oh shit, I think we can still get the card from like his room, one of the boxes in there. And if not, we'll have to like do his quest and play him afterwards. Probably should have played him when we had the option straight away. Let's go check his room again. Okay, so there's no Gwent card. We're gonna have to complete his quest and get it later. Also, we don't have to... The quest actually completed by us returning. We don't have to venture to Oxenfurt to talk to her. So what we're gonna do is head on over to Novigrad. There's gonna be a load of experience to get here, and we got quite a journey ahead of us. And we've wandered upon this little small poor village. Looks like they're kind of outcasts, maybe travelers on the road somewhere. Also, this gentleman needs a bit of help. Let's find out what he...
Interest you in a pass? Cheapest around, right here.
A pass. How much a pass? I think I have a pass. I've got one for free as well from the Baron.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
Let's see if we can haggle him a little bit.
Whoa, hold up. Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
Oh, see, now we're talking.
What kind of work?
Nearby. Just to the southeast. My sister's husband's got a business. He and some lads tidy up battlefields. Problem is, there's always swarms of shite bothering them. You know, them monsters drawn to corpses. Give them some protection, and I'll swing you one beautiful discount.
Better be giving this to me for free, buddy. I'll think it over.
Alright, see what I can do.
Was there not a way to accept it? Oh, it's just automatic. Okay. I think I do have a fake pass. We'll be coming back for that guy's quest.